Blackmore.
In the world of Street Fighter, it is always fascinating to me just seeing how the way Capcom approach and not only making its character designs, but also the fighting style. Especially when it comes from real world martial art forms or kung fu, they have to add their own little flavor and exaggerate it a bit, which there's nothing wrong with that. Everything needs that little bit of juice in there just to give it that oomph, that cool factor. So it is interesting to see how the way they tackle a lot of these things. In today's video, we're going to be going over everyone's favorite karate girl out there, the one and only Makoto. And welcome to another episode of History Behind the Fighting Styles. This one is, even though I've covered Shotokan karate plenty of times on the channel, I just enjoy seeing that the way Capcom approaches it for Street Fighter. Like, you guys don't understand, Makoto is a big fan favorite character from the Street Fighter 3 era, especially of those new generation characters. On top of that, just someone that didn't have a fireball, didn't have anything, just straight hands is how the way she just fight. And it is some of the most beautiful animation works out there of just seeing how the way Capcom approach making this character in general. And originally she was supposed to be Ryu's sister from what I've heard too, which is crazy enough in itself. But anyways, folks, don't want to take up too much of your time. Kick your feet up, relax, and enjoy today's episode, folks. Makoto's early designs, released some years ago by Capcom Japan, it is an interesting time capsule of history. When she was already a well-received character in the early location tests of Japan and during final release in the US of Third Strike, seeing the transition to the finish line on her design, I'll be honest, many of these concepts are extremely cool on their own, but that simple pop of a final design, small Asian girl in an oversized gi, trying her best but has the strength of 10 men? Beautiful. Her inspiration, I feel, likely seems to come from the young karate champ Kenka Budo from the manga Luchador Mai. Same for some of her attacks coming from another manga named Karate Master, Shotokan Karate, founded by Gichin Funakoshi in the early 20th century. It is one of the most commonly practiced karate styles in the world. Funakoshi is often regarded as the father of modern karate, bringing the art from Okinawa to mainland Japan, emphasizing discipline, plenty of respect, and rigorous training. Makoto's Rendokan karate has a heavy influence between Shotokan and some other branches of karate, sprinkling its influence in there, which makes her even more interesting off of that alone. From the knife hand strikes, the breathing katas built in some of her taunts, her hayate straight punch, she has so many built-in references back to real-life karate techniques. Shotokan karate is often characterized by its deep, long stances and powerful, linear movements. Practitioners focus on developing strong basics through Kihon, which is fundamental techniques, kata forms, and kumite, which is sparring. This training approach ensures that students build both physical strength and mental resilience. Kihon training involves repetitive practice of punches, kicks, and blocks. This helps students ingrain these techniques into their muscle memory, ensuring they can be executed flawlessly under pressure. Kata, on the other hand, is the practice of formalized patterns of movements.
It is a cornerstone of Shotokan karate. Each kata is a precise sequence of techniques that simulate combat against multiple opponents. Through kata, students learn to refine their movements, develop rhythm, and enhance their focus. Kumite, or sparring, allows practitioners to apply their techniques in a more dynamic and unpredictable setting. These are different levels of kumite, ranging from basic prearranged sparring to free-form sparring, where students must react to their opponent's actions. Makoto's fighting style in Street Fighter showcases so many elements of Shotokan karate. Her strikes, grounded stances, and explosive power are reminiscent of the Shotokan emphasis on decisive, effective techniques. Even moves like her Fukage uppercut demonstrates her ability to generate immense power from her hips and legs, which is another key principle in Shotokan karate. So it's beautiful in my humble opinion watching this character flow in motion anytime I get to see her on screen. Hopefully we can get another rendition of her return in Street Fighter 6 someday.
So, what do you guys think? It is such a beautiful craftsmanship of animation, just watching this character just flow out there, more importantly. And then just seeing people being able to master this character and take her to crazy heights out there where she just explodes of damage onto you in such a quick fashion. It is so beautiful to watch. I'll be honest, just watching any Makoto player out there in high level, it is one of the most beautiful things to watch, especially a lot of the comeback matches out there. But Makoto is a big personal favorite of mine. Like, besides playing Rose in Super Street Fighter 4 during that time, your boy really tried playing Makoto. I'm still to this day a big Makoto stan. So, Capcom, please, why do we not have any of the Street Fighter 3 characters in general, especially those new generation characters in Street Fighter 6? It is such a strange thing. I hope in Season 2 we do get a plethora of a lot of those characters return, and especially her. I would love to see how much like that she would look and feel in the RE engine for this. Like, that would be some of the most beautiful animation work out there. Just seeing her being able to do her chops, everything. But let me not fangirl over Makoto too much, y'all. But if you enjoyed today's video, please give a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay updated on any upcoming content coming to the channel. I hope you enjoyed today's video. More importantly, I had a lot of fun being able to dive back into Shotokan Karate, researching it again, and just being able to find some more new plethora of information out there. It is always fun being able to discover even way more things out there that I really didn't fully covered on so many of these martial arts out there. There's always something new to learn. So always take away from that with this video. There is always plenty to learn from all these martial arts out there. Whether you are doing it for educational purpose or actually wanting to learn the fighting style itself, there's always something to learn, something to improve on. But this is Blackmore here. Catch you later, folks. Stay safe out there, more importantly. Peace.
Hit the streets.
Die a thousand deaths. Set the hand. Break the sun. Become the demon. I am the true master of the fist.
The study of Kung Fu fighting is ongoing. Don't ever hope to master all of them. So be careful.